people want to call. This is more of a USA event, though, isn't it? Am I gonna get? I don't know. I don't think I'll get in trouble for this episode. I hope not. If you guys think so, though, it's better safe than sorry in a lot of ways. Even though there are a number of people tuned in. And you can, I don't know if that person, I don't think anyone got shot. I'll say that now. I don't think anyone got shot. And it could be that she just hurt herself. It sounds like it. I don't think she got shot either. I think this is real video. I think a lot of what we're going to see is real video. I think some of what we're going to see is maybe different.
Behind the stand.
A lot of people on the radio talk about wounded people. I mean, it's hard to say it's not real. It really is. Because the radio sound, you know, there are a lot of people calling in with different kinds of stories as if it's a totally real thing.
32nd floor, just about the officer.
Yeah.
All you see about Mary 19 is coming out on the 32nd floor.
We got about 10 civilians out here. You're uninjured, but you need to be back. Control 3 Mary 19, we're coming out on the 32nd floor, just about the officer.
All you see about Mary 19 is coming out on the 32nd floor.
Girl, what do you want to see? You're uninjured, but you need to be back. Control 3 Mary 19, we're coming out on the 32nd floor, just about the officer.
All you see about Mary 19 is coming out on the 32nd floor.
Girl, what do you want to see?
What do you want to see?
182 SC. We have a security officer also shot in the leg on the 32nd floor. He's standing by the elevator.
It's a detail. It's a detail that I haven't heard mentioned. So is it part of the official story or not? Well, it should be. So that's one fact you can cross-check. If they say, you know, said the guy was shot near the elevator on the 32nd.
I mean, at this point, I feel like maybe they were crisis actors, but I mean, what do you think? Do you think they were crisis actors?
I have reason to doubt some of the people who had stories about seeing stuff. Like I found the firefighter to be quite odd, and I also found the internet star, the Instagram star, to be quite odd, and then the other guy with the beard was also quite strange. There were a number of weird stories coming from the victims, but then I listened to the police audio, and there's a lot on there. It's just hard to imagine them faking the whole thing, but I haven't been convinced by anything I've seen that of any injuries or any deaths. You know, the closest thing to that was that video of people being taken out on makeshift stretchers, but I haven't seen anything that convinces me that anybody got hurt. Although it's certainly
sort of chip in quickly to try and offer a perspective, because I could see one or two people's comments and they're like, oh, you know, and it's kind of like, yeah, you know, if this is real, which I think it is, that it's a hoax, then it just blasts a lot of things wide open. Right.
Because Trump would have to be involved with it too. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yep. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
well, we'll have to see how it plays out. Yeah, he came out with that. Yeah. I see what you're saying for sure.
And just another thing, you know, you didn't see any intensity on the people's faces or any emotion.
Right. Well, particularly some of the people talking about people dying, like that fireman.
Yeah, exactly. You would be in a state to panic. You're breathing with it, you know. It would be you're trying to get your breath. Yeah, it was odd. Well, and people talked about people dying in their arms. Because you'd be in shock, yeah? You'd be in shock.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's some of the weird stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
you'd have hysterical people. Where were the hysterical people?
Right. It's true. That's one thing to say for sure, is the witnesses are weird.
You know, these are just basic observations.
Right.
And also in one of the clips, it looked like there was a handler that was giving a sign, rubbing his chin, holding his chin, going up the street, then going out to the side of the camera.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that one. You'd have to point it out to me again.
Okay.
Cool.
Anyway, there's been no sort of cameras in on casualties going inside an ambulance. You know, you've seen that before.
True. It's true. We haven't even seen anybody going in ambulances. That's true.
Yeah, so what the basic things of logic which entail such a sequence of events are not taking place.
Right. Yeah, it is true that we don't
You're
see
being
any
sold
pictures of
some
ambulances.
as background.
Right,
Yeah?
right.
With this situation in Las Vegas, I mean, the bigger picture here is you know what I mean, you've got to be considered about where is the government's motives, and it looks like they're just depopulating people. You know?
You mean you think you mean if they actually shot people there in Las Vegas?
Yeah, well, if they're shooting people right now, bruv, in Houston, yeah, and they're robbing people's houses, and they're doing all this under the guise of aid and what have you. So yeah, shooting a few people in a stadium, mate. It's water off a duck's back, as we say here. You know, and furthermore, I mean, like I say, I told you this before about the blood over intent. I believe the elite are sacrificing people, yeah. And they put their bad intentions when they sacrifice the blood, and that's how they have control of the hologram. That's how it works, mate. You know, Donald Trump and all his cronies know that. So there's going to be they'll have fake witnesses in this Las Vegas thing. They'll have all the crisis actors and all, but there'll be real people, I imagine, getting killed. You know, to them, that's what they're getting. That's what they're in it for. You know what I mean? That's what they're about. So I'd be really surprised to learn that there weren't some real people who got killed. You know.
This is Nathan. You're on the air.
Hey, good evening, Nathan. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Oh, not so bad. I have some questions though about people's reactions. Why do people feel the need to take off their shoes? It's very Cinderella-esque. I mean, is this a drill that people have been taught in school?
I think it's because it's hard to run in those boots. I think I put the boots on the cover of the album here, but because, you know, we always know what it means when there's an empty shoe. But yeah, it's hard to run in those big boots, probably. That's what I'm thinking. You think it's a sign of something more sinister?
Hey, that's what I'm leaning towards.
Right.
But I mean, just, you know, combat boots, you can still run in those. It's not exactly the same as cowboy boots, but I mean, you know.
Who knows? Yeah, and they were kind of laid neatly together and stuff too. Hard to say.
Yeah, I think
it's suspicious.
I saw one picture of somebody wearing them on their hands, and I'm like, what?
I didn't see all the pictures of shoes. People who've been watching my show, though, they know that we're always talking about shoes and these kinds of things. I'm going to show a picture of them. Pretty funny.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway. Also, I thought of something.
Yeah.
When I worked in the prison, they hired a lot of...
To dive in, you know, but that's just me in my morbid way. But you're never going to see it. You know why? Because every mother trucking thing that you're told is a lie. And when people sit there like this Southern gentleman just did, well, it's because, you know, when I was doing this and I was using 22s that would bust across a tank and everything, this is the garbage that you're told and you're taught. No one has to have discernment anymore. I happen to be one of those gentlemen that does. I don't happen to listen to anything anymore because when you were taught what 9/11 was, what Sandy Hook was, what the Boston bombing was, and what happened last night, oh my gosh, dear God, how in the heck do you have 20-some thousand people when no one has a damn cell phone to show you? And then, oh, of course, you know what? If you do have a cell phone and you're able to take some pictures of some bloody bodies or whatever, well, then let's see it. Do video and upload it. Now, you know why you won't? Because there was none. It was garbage. It was all garbage. And I've watched about 10 to 15, maybe 20 of my friends here on YouTube that put it out there and explain it over and over again. If you want the truth, if you want it to happen, you're not going to see it on CNN. You're not going to see it on Fox News. You're not going to see it on MSNBC. You're going to see it from somebody who decides to get their balls, take them out, and show you on their own cell phone. But you're not going to see it. Now, there's been one picture, and I'm sure you've seen this, Nathan, to where some chick is laying there and she's got, looks like spider veins of blood going over her legs. Okay, that looks pretty cool. No problem. I like that. But show me something to where I understand that close to 60 people died.
Right.
Please show me. Please do it. Because if you don't do it, and I have to listen to the mass media lie like they always do, then you know what? It's number one psychological hoax, like it always is. This is what the government does. And the only thing they ever do is they show you this garbage because they know they cannot have the proof to show it. And nowadays, and it's getting so boring, and I'll say it again for the 10,000th time, when everybody has a cell phone, and all you got to do is just take the picture, take the video, and upload it to YouTube. Who's going to take it down? Well, gosh, if no one's going to take it down, then someone else will copy it, and then it'll go 10,000 times. It'll go viral. So we get to see bloody bodies. We get to see what happened. Because this is what we were told the other night. We were told that 60 people were murdered. You see what I'm saying?
Show just about every day. That's at patreon.com/lifttheveil. And I take cryptocurrency too. And then I tell you things about how to be happy and ascend to the next level. If you tune in every day, if you tune into every show all the way to the end. Okay, thanks everybody. I might see you tomorrow, or I might have tomorrow off and come back on Wednesday. All the same, blessings to everyone. I've been showing up between 8:30 and 9 local time. So around, between 3:30 and 4 p.m., around 3:30, call it, Eastern time, and 12:30, half past noon, Western time, Pacific time.